Hi everyone and welcome to a density tutorial. Today we are showing some examples of density and how you can take the most out of the plugin. First, let's start with a voice example. To start with, I'm going to use 38 cents of the tune, a delay range of 136 milliseconds, the maximum grain size, and more or less half of the position divergence available, with 75 voices. I will start by playing the voice soloed, and then I will introduce the other elements here. Also, density will start bypassed, and then I will activate the plugin.
Unknown man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can't find myself.
Now with all the instruments.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. 'Cause I found my way. They bad times, I know I'll be okay.
In this example, let's hear density on some strings. Only 6 cents of the tune this time. As I want more depth in this example, I'm using a higher delay range, and also I'm using a shorter grain size. I also increased the dynamic range to about 20 dBs, and also a higher position divergence as well as the voice speed. In this case, I'm using the clockwise movement instead of the random, as this adds a rotation movement to the grains, creating a more interesting result. Let's hear it first in solo and then with the remaining instruments. You can easily see how the rotation movement impacts the overall result, and now let's hear it with the instruments. In this example, we will try to transform a kick drum into soldiers marching. I'm using the multi-pitch mode here, with a lot of different slots with different pitches to create more variations. In this case, I'm not using delay at all, a very short grain size, and a voice speed almost 0. Then I am also applying this effect only in the scene that I want it to be happening, so this is a bypass automation. So when it gets to the marching scene, it starts. So we have the video reference on the bottom left corner, and let's hear it first in solo and then with the music and the video. Now let's use density to make wind more interesting. So I will jump to the detune mode. Here I will start with the position divergence and the minimum, also with a lower number of voices. Okay, we can already hear something. I think the MES works better here. I will turn this into the clockwise movement and then start increasing the position divergence to have a wider dispersion. Then I'm increasing the voice speed because wind tends to move very quick. And then I will use the XY pad to change the detune and the number of voices at the same time. So when I go up, I will change the voice number, and when I go to the left or right, I will change the detune. In this case, I will push the detune to the maximum. I think it works really good. Now let's hear it without and with density up. And that's it. Please let us know your opinion in the comments section below. You can also try Density for free from the link in the description or from our website. Thank you for watching and take care.